Hey, what's good? It's your boy Matthew Michael, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to chart supply and demand. The only thing that I ask in return is that you destroy the like button, and if for some reason you're new here and haven't already, and you like the vibes on this channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And one more thing before we get in the video, right now, if you're not already signed up, hey, be sure to check out the WEBULL referral link down below in the description. When you sign up using that link, you're going to get 2 free stocks just for signing up. And if you make a deposit of any size, as small as $1, you will get up to 10 free stocks using that link down below in the description. So be sure to take advantage of that. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so here we are in WEBULL, and as you can see, we are looking at the SPY, and this is actually my chart for yesterday. As you can see, if you look at this chart, it looks like SPY pretty much bounces off of these levels, and it looks like SPY pretty much bounces off these levels perfectly, and you know, goes right along to plan, because you'll notice everywhere the SPY is bouncing, the levels have been set. One cool thing to know about this is the fact that I set these zones before the market even opens. Before I show you how to set up these zones, I want to quickly show you how you would ideally trade this perfect setup, and then I want to tell you how I traded it. All right, so ideally, if you were maximizing this, you would notice right here it exited this area, and you would have took a position for a put, and you would have rode to right here, and then notice when it bounced up, you would have sold out, bought some calls, and then kind of stopped out right here because it bounced back in and it looked like it kind of leveled out. All right, and then you notice a break here, and you probably wouldn't hop on this perfectly, but once you notice you were going below this moving average right here, you would have hopped in on some puts, and you would have rode them all the way down to here. If you're really bold, you could have rode them down to here, but just notice everywhere that there is a change, a serious change in momentum, we have that plotted. Even though I charted this perfectly, I did not trade it perfectly. So how I traded it is, again, at open, it left this zone, so I grabbed puts, and in reality, I should have sold out right here, but what I did was I bought puts here, I held the puts, and honestly, I held them to about right here. So I still took profit on the puts, and honestly, by this point in time, I was in the market so long that I wish I had waited until it crossed here and used that same amount of time to make much more profit. Honestly, you could have took $50 into over 500 with the move like this. As you see, it moved from 401, actually from where you probably got it, it moved from about 401 all the way down to, like, if you wrote it here, to 392. That is a $9 move. All right, and real quick, I want to show you where I got my zones for, and then after I show you where I got my zones, I want to show you how to set these yourself. All right, so I told you I actually found these zones before the market opened today, and where they start to the left is actually where I found them at. All right, so I found this zone looking at the day before yesterday. I found this zone looking at pre-market yesterday, and I guess this top zone I found looking at 2 days before yesterday. All right, so that's where I found them at. Now is the good part. Now I'm going to show you how to find these zones yourself. All right, so I am going to clear out this chart, and I usually like to start on a 1 hour chart. And yeah, now we're going to start out by looking for demand. All right, so I'm just because I want to show you exactly how I made the chart, we're going to disregard this last day because this is the last day that I traded, and we're going to start out with the rectangle tool, and we are going to find the first level, the first demand level. All right, so I told y'all we got the first one in pre-market. So to To find demand, you're going to do it at the open of the last bearish candle and the most recent low before the big move up, which this is the big move up. So the most recent low is going to be right here. And then we're going to drag that out. If I can get it. All right, that should be good. All right, and then the next one before the big move up, I would say probably about right in here. All right, so open the last bearish candle is going to be right here, and the most recent low is right there. So this is going to be another zone right here. And yeah, this is kind of a big zone right here. This zone down here is kind of a wide range, so I'm actually going to drop down to the 15-minute chart and see if I can get something a little bit more precise. All right, and on the 15 minutes, if we were looking for the 15, oh wait, first real quick, before I do that, I want to label this 1 hour just so I can differentiate and know this is the 1 hour chart. Sometimes you get in that zone, and to be a little bit more precise, you want to get on the smaller time frame. So I will, again, hop on the 15-minute. It looks like the last move before the big move up is going to be right here, because this is when it really started moving big. So the open of the last bearish candle and the most recent low will bring us to about right here. And if we actually bring that over, you'll notice that, hold up, yeah, right there. You'll notice that these two candles, this reversal right here, it touched that perfectly. All right, so again, I'm going to label this 15 minutes. All right, so you have the 1 hour, 15 minutes, and then now we have to go and find our level of supply. And real quick, if you're watching this without any knowledge of supply or demand, I actually made a video on that a little bit more in detail to tell you like what these levels are based off of, and I'll link it above right here. And if you don't feel like going to that, just know that demand is going to be a level that the market will typically come, that the market or the stock will typically come down to, where it'll have a bunch of upward momentum once it reaches that level. As you can see, like right here, touch this level, strong movement upward, came here, made some strong movement upward. That is going to be a demand level. A supply level is going to be the exact opposite. So like when it came up here and then hit this level and then came down, that is a strong supply level. All right, but going back to chart and supply, I'm going to go back to the 1 hour chart and look for the most previous big drop. Now when we're charting supply, it's going to be the exact opposite as charting demand. So what I'm going to do is put it at the open of the last bull candle. Trying to give me a hard time because this VWAP is right here, but right there, and then the most recent high before the big move down, which is going to be up here. And then just so I know that it's a supply zone and that I would typically want to play the market to the downside or get puts, because sometimes it gets a little confusing, I'd like to make the zone red. All right, and yeah, if we go back to the 5 minute chart, you can see that this looks identical to the chart I had already pre-made. And yeah, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about supply and demand, hey, be sure to check out this video. So you just saw the perfect trading setup, my perfect trading setup I set up yesterday. You just learned how to set it up yourself, so you know how to set up supply and demand. If you learned anything or enjoyed the video, hey, please be sure to destroy the like button. And again, if for some reason you're new here and haven't already and enjoy the vibes on this channel, hey, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. And don't forget, if you haven't already signed up for it, hey, get your up to 12 free stocks down below in the description using the WEBULL referral link. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching, and peace. Today's video is brought to you by TIBLIO, a complete crypto stock trading system with pro-level tools, real-time market data and news, as well as the fastest scanners in the market. TIBLIO provides traders with the leading tools and fastest data in the market so that you and I can find the best opportunities to maximize profit and build wealth. Today, when you sign up for TIBLIO Pro, you'll also get access to my Discord as well as the TIBLIO Active Trader Discord for free. TIBLIO Pro is only $34.95 each month, or get 2 months free by paying for the whole year upfront at an annual price of $349.50. Not sure if it's worth it? Sign up using my referral link down below in the description and get 7 days for only $1 with all the trades, the trading journal, the screeners, not to mention the Discord and everything else that TIBLIO has to offer. I can pretty much guarantee you'll love it. Now back to the video.